Hello, 47. The Fuchs brothers are at it again. Franz Fuchs appears to be planning to detonate a chemical bomb at a UN conference in Budapest. He's staying at the Thermal Bath Hotel. He's registered as Björn Wolf. Our client wants Fuchs taken out as discreetly as possible and wants the bomb retrieved for analysis. Security is very tight, so discretion is the key. Once you've taken care of business, we'll send a car to pick you up.
What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Hitman Contracts. Silent Assassin walkthrough, mission number 7, I believe. This is a quite fun mission to do, and it was actually, took me a while to figure out a really good route to be able to get through this with all zeros in Silent Assassin.
Láthatnám az igazolványát, uram? ID card.
Alright, so the first thing we want to do is you want to drop your weapons, pick up the ID card. I don't know why someone else's ID card is going to get you through, but that's what's going to happen. Now, we're going to go to the left first. We have 2 targets that we need to take out. We're going to take out the guy that's in the pool first. Now, because I do this, I want, of course, to be able to complete every mission without taking a single soldier out unless needed be, as far as like killing anyone. Should only have to be able to kill the targets. So this is going to be another one of those examples where I get to show you a way to do it without taking anyone out except for the target. Of course, we will be using some anesthetic on one person, but we won't have to kill anyone else to get by. So we're going to be extra sneaky. So if you just get behind this amazing guard who is just really awesome here. But you can see that we got the guy that's in the pool there, and he's got 2 different things that he's going to do. Either he's going to be relaxing in the pool, or he's going to be getting up and heading to the sauna. So there's 2 different ways that you can really kill him down here. You can also kill him from above, as there is a little sniper point that you could shoot him from above, which I'll show you where that is in a little bit. But the method that we're going to do is we're going to kill him while he's in the pool. Now, you see the guard on the left, alright? So we need to be really sneaky as far as when we go and do this, alright? The guard has a specific patrol pattern. When he is looking right now, obviously it's not a good time to go up and take him out. However, as soon as he turns around and stares at a wall for a good 2 minutes. So that gives you plenty of time to actually get up in there, kill this guy, as well as take his body into the sauna. So if you want to see the cinema, equip your fiber wire and then kill him. And you get to watch our stealthy 47 take him out in an awesome manner, using his brain. Yeah. So, you know, you think the guard would hear that, but he doesn't. He's still turned around. Quickly grab his key, because you're going to need this key, and then drag his body into the sauna. If you've done everything correctly, the guard will still actually continue to be looking in that direction, and he won't actually hear or see you do any of this. I find this to be the quickest method of taking this guy out, so you don't have to sit there and wait for him to get up, because it takes about 2 or 3 minutes before he'll actually get up and head into the sauna, and then you can turn that valve when he's in the sauna and you can take him out that way as well. But I just found this to be kind of cooler and faster. So don't forget to unequip your fiber wire, because when we go back out in the main hallway, we don't want that. So the guard finally turned around and went the other direction. So if you've done everything correctly, you can easily sneak by this guy. Just stick to the outside wall here and slow your roll a little bit when you get up to this point, and then you should be good to go. Always stick to the wall, that way he doesn't hear you, and you can sneak right past him. So mission number 1, or should I say objective number 1, is complete. Target number 1 is neutralized. Next thing we're going to do is you can actually go upstairs. It'll be a little bit quicker to go through there that way. However, I want to show you kind of a cool little Easter egg that the developers put in here. Make sure you shut the door behind you when you enter in here, because the guard comes back through here, and of course you'll have a little bit more time to open this door if you shut that door. So what's cool is once we actually go through here, kind of the mood changes a little bit. Oh, spooky. We get to see a little bit of a ghost. So we're going to go ahead and pick this lock, and obviously I guess some type of murder or something happened here, but it's kind of funny how they put this in a Hitman game, as you don't really consider Hitman to be one of those kind of horror games. But watch this guy kind of talk to himself. He's going to do this for a little bit of while, but you want to wait. He's picking his ass too, so he's got to be like the funniest guy in the world. But we're just going to pick up the uniform that he has in here as soon as he turns around. But it does take a little bit of time if you're doing it in this fashion. I think he'll pick his ass one more time too. He's crazy. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. That's what I figure he's saying to himself in the mirror there. As soon as he does that, go ahead and get in here and pick up the uniform. Don't worry about the weapon. We don't want any weapons in our hands. If timing has been correctly, which timing is very crucial if you're doing it the way that I am. Slowly walk by this guard. Get through him as soon as you can. And by the time you actually get up here, there should be a... what do you call these guys? The cleaner guys, whatever. This is actually a locked room that we're not going to be able to get into unless we pick it. So the fact that this guy came in at the perfect time, I figure this is like the perfect way to do it, because then you don't have to sit there and have the chance of getting caught by the guy that's in the next room, because that's the room you want to go to. So we were able to get into this room really quick and easy, and we're just going to wait for this guard here to turn around. As soon as he does, we're going to go ahead and get across, and we're going to take this guy out. However, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to take him out with the syringe and take his uniform and kill our second target, who is taking a bath at the present time in his Speedos, or thong, whatever you want to call it. So go ahead and equip your syringe and go ahead and walk in on this guy and take him out like a glove. Alright, as soon as you're done with that, equip your fiber wire, and we're going to grab this guy. Kind of feel bad, you know. You're just scratching his back, you know. He's trying to get all the parts on your body that you need cleaned after a shower. Alright, once you're done with that, you're free to move around this room. Go ahead and pick up everything you see on here. You don't need to pick up the weapons because we're not going to be able to go out with the weapons. But I totally forget. Thank God I remember towards the end that I need to get rid of the weapons, because we're going to have to go through some metal detectors. But also, don't forget to take the disguises. You will need it to get through to the last section. The reason I did it this way was because this was the way I was able to do it without actually killing anyone. So, you know, that is always my method, is the path of least mortality. Or fatality. Unfortunately, because we didn't pick the lock the first time, we're actually going to have to pick it this time. But we're on this side of the door, which means that obviously we're safer as far as the guy being able to see us. But as soon as we do, you'll notice that we picked up a do not disturb sign. Because there are guys that come through the rooms, we don't want them to see the dead bodies. Place the sign here quickly, but hurry and get out of the way, because you can be caught by that guy in black. He's kind of really hard to get by when you're trying to do that, so you got to be super quick. Make sure you don't go by him again until the meter is completely down. If you don't, then he'll be suspicious enough and you'll kind of ruin the whole silent assassin. So we've done what we needed to do. We don't need to go back downstairs yet. We can actually go up to the 3rd floor now, which is our last objective, and then we can escape. Since we are in this uniform, we're still free to move around here. We can go to the 3rd floor. Now, if you go to the left, you'll go the long way around. But if you go to the right, if you go to the left, you'll take the shorter way around. If you go to the right, you'll be longer. You can go here towards this little exit here. This is also where you can kill the guy in the pool. There's a little window on the right side right there that you can look down and kill him from there. However, that's not as stealthy. There is a guard in this room, but you don't have to worry about him if you stick to the left side. There's another guard in this room as well. Make sure he's not in that corner. If he's not in the corner by the door, then you're good to go. You can get in here. Also, shut the door and get down and very quietly go ahead and pick up this bomb and put it in your briefcase. Because Agent 47 wears his sunglasses at night. Alright, so we're good to go. Now we can just get the heck out of Dodge and go exactly the way you came. Or else you will get caught. If you try to go out any other doors, you're going to get caught, period. And also, drop your weapons here because you just can't take them. You're going to have to go through the metal detector again when you go down, and the guards will stop you. So... Alright, so now it's just pretty much heading back where we came from towards the exit. When we head outside, we're actually going to be making a left instead of a right, and then we are finished with the mission. So this was a fun mission to learn. It took me quite a while to really get around all of these kind of different objectives that we have to do. There's different ways you can complete it. You can go for this part first, where you can kill the guy in the shower first, and then you can do the other guy. But I figured with the way that the timing matched up and everything of where the guard's placement was, the way that I did it for me was kind of just the best and the funnest way to get through it. And I got to show you the ghost. I got to show you a little bit of Easter eggs and all that kind of stuff. So that's about it. We are done. We're going to go to the left this time, and we're going to exit. Now, if I remember, there was a car that's supposed to be out here, so I'm like, uh-oh, did we not complete an objective
Hello,
or something?
47.
But it ends up,
The
I don't know,
Fuchs
for some reason on
brothers
this 360 port, because it said there was going to be a car waiting for you, or that's what Diana said. But there's no car, but we're still done. We've completed the mission, and let's find out if we get our silent assassin. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mission number 7 is complete. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the walkthrough so far. Again, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. And as you can see, I was able to complete this with all zeros, which was definitely a difficult task to do since there was no alerts. We didn't have to kill anyone, and that's, of course, the way that I like to go. So again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support on all my videos. Don't forget to like, favorite, share with everybody, and we will see you on the next mission. Peace out. Bitches!